NVTS is up nearly 20% today, a stunning move that demands our attention. The S&P 500 is currently trading at $7,473, representing a gain of 0.37% on the day. The VIX, often referred to as the Fear Index, is down 0.36% at 16.7, indicating a relatively calm market. With the S&P 500 hovering around the $7,500 mark and the Nasdaq around $25,000, it's clear that investor sentiment remains positive. Yields have been relatively stable, which has contributed to the current market stability. The interplay between the S&P 500, VIX, and yields will continue to be a key area of focus for investors as we navigate the complexities of the current market environment. The fact that the S&P 500 is holding above $7,400 is a bullish sign, and the low VIX reading suggests that investors are not overly concerned about market volatility. Let's take a closer look at NVTS, the top gainer of the day, with a price move of nearly 20%. This stock is part of a group that has been experiencing significant interest due to its strong earnings track record, with 3 out of 4 quarters beating expectations. The last quarter surprise was a notable plus 16.8%. The revenue growth, however, has been a concern, with a year-over-year decline of 38.7%. Despite this, the Wall Street consensus is to hold, with 46.7% of analysts recommending a buy and only 6.7% recommending a sell. The options market is neutral, with a put-call ratio of 0.84, indicating balanced options flow with no strong directional signal. NVTS is outperforming its peer group today, and its price of $29.25 reflects the market's optimism about its future prospects. As we look to the future, it will be important to watch how NVTS's revenue growth evolves and how the company navigates the challenges in its industry. RGTI is another stock that has caught our attention, with a gain of nearly 20% today. This stock has a strong buy recommendation from analysts, with 77.8% recommending a buy and only 5.6% recommending a sell. The earnings track record is impressive, with 3 out of 4 quarters beating expectations, and the last quarter surprise was a plus 4.1%. The revenue growth is a staggering 198.9% year-over-year, making RGTI a standout in its peer group. The options market is bullish, with a put-call ratio of 0.28, indicating call dominance and suggesting that institutional investors are taking a bullish stance. RGTI's price of $26.42 reflects the market's enthusiasm for its growth prospects. Looking at cross-asset signals, Bitcoin is trading at $77,326, up 0.46% on the day. Gold is trading at $4,523, unchanged on the day. These prices suggest that investors are seeking riskier assets, which is a bullish sign for the market. The fact that Bitcoin is holding above $70,000 is a sign of strength, and the stability in gold prices suggests that investors are not seeking safe haven assets. As we look to the next 5 trading sessions, our action plan is to keep a close eye on NVTS and RGTI, as well as the broader market. We recommend watching the S&P 500's movement around the 7,500 mark and the VIX's movement around the 15 mark. If the S&P 500 breaks above 7,500, it could be a sign of further market strength, while a break below 7,500 could be a sign of market weakness. Similarly, if the VIX breaks above 15, it could be a sign of increased market volatility, while a break below 15 could be a sign of decreased market volatility. We also recommend keeping an eye on the put-call ratio for NVTS and RGTI, as changes in this ratio could indicate shifts in institutional investor sentiment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.